Hey, fellow YouTube users. I know I don't usually post on here a lot, but today I'm just going to be talking about some things that I've been thinking about, especially in the classes that I'm in this semester. A lot of media classes, and so we're going to be talking about Facebook and Twitter and how they affect our interpersonal relationships. So I'm going to start off by saying I'm an avid Facebook user. Like, I probably check my Facebook anywhere from 15 to 45 times a day. Like, really. And I know it's a huge gap, but some days I'm working, or not working, doing schoolwork. I don't have a job. I don't know why I said I'm working. But doing schoolwork and stuff like that, and other times I'm just sitting around checking my Facebook to see if I have a new notification, you know? And I just downloaded this app called Paper. It's like a Facebook app. It's amazing, and it makes me even more addicted because it looks so cool. So you should check it out because it's a really great app. But I don't know. I just personally feel like there's pros and cons to social media, more specifically Facebook and Twitter. Like, some of the cool things about social media and Facebook and Twitter or whatever is it transcends space. Like, no matter where you are in the world, you can connect to someone like 15 million miles away, and I think that's so cool. Like, I'm friends with people on Facebook that are from France, and one guy who's in India doing work through Hope Worldwide. Like, there's no way that I'd be able to connect with him otherwise, you know. And I think that's pretty cool. It's like transcends space. Another pro to social media is your ability to engage in things that you're interested in, and whether it be politically or environmentally or whatever. Like, I follow a no-kill shelter on Twitter, and I like the page on Facebook, and Puppies for a Purpose, which is something that's on Mizzou's campus, where these puppies are trained to be service dogs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love dogs. And I'm able to connect via social media and see what events they have going on, see other things like that. Another thing, I love Scandal. It's a TV show, and if you don't watch it, you probably should because it's amazing. But the page posts videos, they tweet pictures, they just keep you updated as a fan, and that's something that's also cool about social media. And another thing is Facebook has this weird way of and Twitter, making me feel like I'm loved. I feel loved because it's like, it's a false sense of security, first of all, because these people don't really know you half the time. Like, I have I don't know how many thousand friends on Facebook, and I don't know half of them, you know? Like, in a way that I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's my friend. But it makes you think that, like, this person finds me cool enough to follow me on Twitter. Like, oh my gosh. But like I said, like, it's that false sense of security. It's like it's not real. They don't really love you, okay? Which leads to some cons of relationships via social media are changing. People are calling people friends that they don't even know. You're becoming connected to people that you don't even know, which can be a good or a bad thing. You'd be like, oh, there's Becca, who's friends with Shannon, who knows the Starbucks barista who met you, so I should add you on Facebook because you're cool looking. Like, that's how it goes sometimes, you know? But you also miss out on nonverbal cues when you use Facebook and Twitter. Like, how many times have you had like a miscommunication via social media? Like, that girl think she must got me twisted. She said this. We use emojis and capitalizations and abbreviations to communicate emotion that we should have face to face with people, but we're using social media to do that instead. So there's rough times there. And that could always solve it. We just had face-to-face interaction with people instead of trying to communicate with them via Facebook or Twitter, where you only have 140 characters to get out something that probably takes 55 minutes for you to communicate with somebody else effectively, you know? Con number 532. Now, there's pros, a lot of pros too. But it makes it so much easier to stalk people on social media. Like, someone that I don't know, I could end up, this happens a lot. I troll Facebook a lot because I do. But anyway, you end up on somebody's Facebook page that you don't even know, and you're like, oh, you're cool looking or you're attractive, and I see them in person and think I know them, and that's so creepy. It's like I introduce to you and I'm like, oh, you're Jared, and I know that your favorite drink at Starbucks is mocha frap because you posted it on Instagram that's linked to your Facebook account. So thank you for that awkward moment that I just had with you. I loved it. Every awkward, stinking minute of it. Those are some of the pros and cons of social media and how it affects our interpersonal relationships on a daily basis.